Monaghan with EHR TV at HIMSS 2012 in Las Vegas. I'm with Jeff Donnell, president of No More Clipboard. Jeff, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Can you start off by telling me a little bit about No More Clipboard?
Sure. No More Clipboard is a patient engagement company.
Okay.
We focus on personal health records, patient portals, and other solutions that are designed to help patients organize, manage, and share their information with loved ones, family members, caregivers, as well as their clinical providers, be it a hospital, health system, physician practice, nursing home, wherever a patient happens to get care.
Can you tell me a little bit about patient engagement and the growth of that?
Yeah, patient engagement is really taking off like a rocket, and I've personally spent about the last 6 years of my life out there doing pick and shovel missionary work. And 5 years ago, people looked at me like I had 3 heads. Now all of a sudden, people are really interested. And I think about a year ago, it's like someone flipped a giant switch. And there are a number of factors behind it. Part of it is there are patient engagement requirements that are part of meaningful use. You also have a big push by the folks at the ONC and HHS to really make access to electronic information easy for a patient. And they're pushing that really, really hard.
Okay.
And I think also the healthcare community is just waking up to the fact that, guess what? Consumers bank, book travel, buy books online, and the last thing they want to do is show up at a doctor's office and be handed a clipboard and told, here, fill out all these forms.
Exactly.
So add all those things together and good things are happening.
Okay. Talk to me a little bit about the EMR companies in which you integrate with.
Sure. Well, our philosophy is that a personal health record should be portable and interoperable so that you can, as a patient, you should be able to share information with anybody and interoperate with any other application, be it an electronic health record, a health information exchange, another PHR. We work with several EHR companies actively, Medical Informatics Engineering, Spring Medical, Silk Information Systems, some of the smaller ones, but we've also started to do some integration work with some of the larger companies as well, like Allscripts. As well, one of the nice things is that one of the requirements for an electronic health record vendor to get certified for meaningful use is they have to be able to generate what's called a CCD, a continuity of care document. That's a standard electronic document, and as long as we can get our hands on that, we can import it to No More Clipboard, take the data out, and populate a personal health record.
Okay, very good. Tell me a little bit about what you are focusing on at HIMSS this year.
Sure. This year at HIMSS, we've got probably our most exciting announcement is actually with a client of ours. We're working with Meridian Health, which is a large health system on the Jersey Shore. They have 6 hospitals. And as they try to do a better job of managing patients with chronic conditions as they head down the accountable care organization path, they've tried out every imaginable medical device, gadget, trying to do a better job of engaging with patients, and they've been frustrated. So they actually started a joint venture with a Swedish company, and the name of the joint venture is IMPAK, I-M-P-A-K. And what they've developed are a series of journals. So this is actually like a piece of cardboard, and embedded in this cardboard is a chipset. So
Really?
a patient will actually push a start button, they'll hear an audible beep, and they can answer a series of questions. We've developed these for things like adult asthma, COPD, congestive heart failure, medication adherence, health and wellness, weight management, a whole host of different applications. But it actually collects and stores electronic data, and it'll store up to 30 days worth of data.
Okay.
And the nice thing about this is it uses what's called touch and post technology. You put this on an NFC, near field communication reader, which can be hooked to a computer or embedded in a mobile phone. It sucks the data right out of this thing, and then we make it available to a patient or their family in a No More Clipboard personal health record. And then we've also developed clinical portals so that a case manager or health advocate who's managing, say, 150 patients with congestive heart failure can keep track of all the data that comes from here, and then we alert that care manager when a patient maybe needs more aggressive intervention. So as you think about medical home models, accountable care organization models, people trying to reduce readmission rates, this is perfect for the millions and millions of patients like senior citizens who will never use a computer,
Right.
safety net patients who can't afford technology. With this, we can still collect electronic data and get it where it needs to be to improve care.
That's a really interesting piece of technology. Can you tell me a little bit about what's on the horizon for you?
Well, right now we're working with a number of organizations on this technology. For example, with pharmaceutical companies, we're interested in using this for things like medication adherence. The other thing that we're looking at is how can we do a better job of not only connecting consumers with their clinicians, but what we've heard from our consumers is how in the world can you get my doctors to all talk to one another? As I go to my primary care physician, I get referred to this specialist, then to that specialist, and none of them communicate, and none of them have full access to all my information.
Right.
So we're working on expanding our platform to really engage not only the patient, their family members, but everybody that's involved in a patient's care.
It's very interesting. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today.
Thank you.
This is Amy Monaghan with EHR TV at HIMSS 2012.